Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I got some good music to start us out. While we wait for a few of you. You don't want to hear me sing. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the kickoff party. What is a kickoff party without a little bit of music? Now, I am going to forewarn you, I am having a little bit of computer issue this evening. I love Windows. It's such a wonderful product. It loves to install updates and do all kinds of things that makes my computer run really slow. And I am having those issues tonight, so hopefully this stream doesn't continues to run. But in any event, that's what I'm kind of looking at. I'm looking at my controller because I really want this stream to run. I have some information for you. We are going to get started shortly. I need to go on over to my Facebook page so that I can see everybody who's coming in. And my computer is definitely starting to work pretty hard. But let's see. Hopefully you're coming in because I want to get the feed because I want to be able to answer your questions. And nothing sucks like having technical difficulties when you want to use Facebook, right? And that seems to be exactly what's happening all over. Plus, we're having a little rain here in Incline Village. And there's nothing like a little rain to make your internet service just suck. So I guess that's enough whining. I'm just really happy that everybody is here. Let's see. Okay. I want to mute this. I'm turning the volume down. Okay. So I see John and I see Ann. It's working. Oh my goodness. It's working. We're going to wait a few minutes because I don't think it's quite 7 o'clock. So we'll wait just a couple minutes. What I'm going to talk about tonight is the Whole Life Challenge. I am super excited about this. This has really helped me to solidify some habits that I've been trying to create in my life for a period of time and had a little bit of success, but not the success that I got from the Whole Life Challenge. And I am excited to coach people through it because I learned along the way. There are certain things that I'm going to share with you tonight that it's like, gee, if I'd have known this, I could have really optimized it. And that's the benefit of doing the Whole Life Challenge all together. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As long as we can all hear, can you go ahead, give me a little thumbs up, put something in the comment section down below. Say hello. Say hi, Ann's here, or hi, John's here. Again, sometimes I'm a little tech challenged, so help me out a little bit here to make sure that my comments are working because I see that everybody is there. Okay, let's get kicked off. 7 o'clock, let's go. Okay, here we go. The Whole Life Challenge, and I don't know why we started there. One couple prizes too many, but here's couple slides too many. Here's what we're going to talk about tonight. So we got 7 things. I want to wrap this up in a half hour. We're going to talk about the downloads. There's a couple resources that'll help you. I want to talk then about the challenges, what the challenges are, and how to shape those to really challenge you and to make a difference in your health and fitness. Go over the Whole Life Challenge resources as well as our team resources. Then we're going to do a Q&A. I'm going to give you a little homework assignment, and at the end, I have a really great raffle prize for you. Okay, so I'm seeing, all right, Mary's there, Prissy's watching too. Okay, all right, loving it. Loving it. So, okay, let's start with the downloads. That's really going to be the first thing. So there are 2 guides, and the links are in the show notes for this video. There are a couple of things that I would like you to download to get started. One is the quick start guide. That's going to answer a lot of your questions. The second thing is to download the nutrition checklist. And there actually are two nutrition checklists. There is one regular and one vegetarian. And I have put links to both of those in there. You don't necessarily have to have that to go do what we're going to be talking about tonight, but you definitely want to download those resources quickly because they're going to help you. And that nutrition checklist is something that you can keep with you. You might want to save that PDF link onto your phone. It's a great place to have it so that when you're out and about, you can check back and see what is on the plan that you chose. So download those couple things. Okay? All right, so that's the very first thing. Now we are going to talk about the nutrition. So the nutrition, and I'm going to pull up a checklist. I'm pretty much doubting. Let me see. I'm going to try and put this up in front of my face. You see that a little bit? What you will probably notice here are there are 3 columns of nutrition. And one is called the Kickstart, one is called the Lifestyle, and the other one is called the Performance. And essentially, I want you to think of those as a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced. Okay? So the beginner is the Kickstart, the Lifestyle is in the intermediate, and the Performance is the advanced. What you want to do is you want to look at these different categories. And what you'll notice on these are going to be a list of foods that you can and that you can't have. So there are some definite yeses, some no's. And then there's a few that will say you can have that food, but in moderation. And you're going to notice that as you go from the Kickstart to the Performance level, the nutrition challenge gets progressively harder. What I want you to do when you pick this is I want you to pick one that challenges you but does not break you. So my example would be, if you haven't been doing a lot with your nutrition recently, start with the Kickstart. Do not go to the Performance. I'm pretty clean with the way I eat. I did the Performance last time. I have to tell you, it was challenging. I really had to redo some of the things I cook, some of the things that are my go-to. There were different additives that you really had to start reading labels to make sure that those additives were not inside of your food. And I was kind of surprised at how common some of these additives were. So don't blow yourself out of the gate to begin with. Just simply pick one that is a challenge for you. Okay, so that's how to pick your nutrition plan. There's a lot of great resources inside the Whole Life Challenge. If you have more questions on it, there's videos, there's just everything that you can imagine there to help you. And I'm here to help you as well, so go through those. If you still have some questions, let's talk about it. But before Saturday, we want to make sure that you have picked the right nutrition program for you. Remember, challenging and a stretch, but not breaking you. With the nutrition challenge on the Whole Life Challenge, the way it works is this. You get 5 points, kind of, if I can, in front of my face. You have 5 points to start off your day. If you stay compliant to your nutrition list, at the end of the day, you got 5 points. If, as an example, I can tell you this, sugar, I'm going to look down here, and I'm pretty sure that sugar, let's just take this one. Dried fruit with added sugar is not on any of the nutrition list. Doesn't matter if you're on the Performance, the Lifestyle, or the Kickstart, you cannot eat dried fruit with added sugar without losing a point. And that's one of the ways that I love that this works, is you have 5 points to start your day. If you stay compliant, you get all those 5 points at the end. If you really love dried fruit with added sugar, and you just have to have some of those Costco mangoes that are so nice and sweet, but so loaded with sugar, you just need to have one of those, you can do that. But it's going to cost you a point. I like to think of the nutrition part of the Whole Life Challenge as a bank account. I have so much money in my bank account, and I can buy a lot of things that I want. I can't buy everything that I want. And that's what the nutrition challenge is like. So you're going to begin the day with 5 points and lose a point for every time that you make a choice that's off the nutrition challenge. I'll give you a great example. In my last one, there was I don't remember where I was at, but they had these great looking cupcakes. And you know how cupcakes are one of those foods that can look really good and then just suck? But the temptation was there. This cupcake looked so good. It was full of frosting. I had one. It was not worth the point, but I still had to give up the point to get the cupcake. In fact, I'm going to talk about the newsfeed later. I posted in my newsfeed to my team. I told them all about it. I said, I gave it up. I did it. And it sucked. It wasn't worth it. I wish I'd have known that before. Okay. So, all right. Any questions? If you have any questions, by the way, along the way, go ahead and type them in. But we're going to skip out of the nutrition and we are going to go to the next part of the challenge. We're going to talk about exercise. So exercise, what the challenge is asking you to do is this, 10 minutes a day. That's it, 10 minutes a day. Now, here's the caveat. It's 10 minutes a day of something that you aren't doing now and something that challenges you. So let's say, as an example, you already walk 10 minutes a day. No, that doesn't fit into the challenge. Hence the word challenge. It needs to be something that gets your body moving, and that's maybe difficult for you. So let's say walking that 20 minutes a day versus 10 is difficult for you. Then you need to add another 10. Or maybe you already walked that 10 minutes a day. Maybe if you ran 10 minutes a day. Whatever it is, it needs to be something that challenges you. Again, if you're not sure what to do, there are videos and resources. There's great at-home workouts in the blog section of the Whole Life Challenge, a 10-minute workout that you can do at home. I will be posting workout videos from one of my favorite resources, which is Fitness Blender. I'm going to post them inside the Facebook page. They have so many 10-minute workouts. In fact, they have a 10-minute squat challenge that I just love to do. I do that about 3 times a week to keep my legs in shape during the ski season, and I am definitely huffing and puffing at the end of that workout. So think 10 minutes a day. If you don't have a workout plan available to you, or if you're brand new to this, you can go in. Again, there's resources to help you build a plan. I'm a certified personal trainer. I'm here to help you as well. Take a look at the resources first, and if you have questions, let's get them answered. But that essentially is the exercise portion. Okay, all right, let's move it on. Here is the tough one for me, mobilization. I love the benefits of stretching, and I love the benefits of yoga. I hate doing it. Hate it. And every ski season, I paid the price. My hips were tight. My back was tight. By this time of year, it's April, I was feeling awful. I started this Whole Life Challenge in January, and this is one of the habits that this challenge helped me to build. What I did is every night when I got home, and I do it all the time, I get home, I jump in the tub, I'm a little cold after a day out on the slopes, and I would actually start my stretching while I was in the tub, and then I would continue stretching when I got outside of the tub. So it could be stretching, it could be rolling on a ball, it can be self-massage. Massage by somebody else doesn't count. That, I know it feels wonderful, but that does not count. So it can be self-massage. It can be yoga. It can be anything to improve your mobility. And here's the deal. Everybody right now that I know that's on this video, and pretty much everybody who watches me, is over the age of 40. Fact is, your muscles, your tendon, they are all getting tighter. So you need to be stretching, and you need to keep up your mobility to live a healthy life, because I hope we all live to be 100 years of age and are kicking butt and taking names when we get to that age. So the only way we're going to do it is to add this in. So 10 minutes, again, same as the exercise, 10 minutes of mobility, stretching, and yoga. And guess what? On the Whole Life Challenge, they have a whole library called the Mobility and Stretching Library. So if you don't know what to do, there's plenty of resources in there to help you. Okay, on to the next one. Sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. We do not get enough of it. Okay, and this can be, I know this can be a really challenging one, and sometimes as we age, there are bigger issues. We're trying to solve the small issues. If we have bigger issues, then we need to do sleep clinics and sleep studies and things like that. But we need to get a good night's sleep, because you cannot get in great health and fitness. You're not going to get in great shape if you don't get enough rest, because that is your body's time to repair itself. So sometimes it's physiological. Other times it's habits. We're focusing here on the habits. So what we want you to do is this. I want you to calculate your average amount of sleep. And again, these instructions are in the Whole Life Challenge. When you start to set up your profile, you're going to get detailed instructions to take you through this process. But what you're essentially going to do is you're going to calculate your average amount of sleep. So some nights you sleep 7, some nights you sleep 9. Okay, the average is 8. Okay, I picked an easy example. So if your average is 8, basically what the Whole Life Challenge wants to have you do is to set an amount of sleep that's going to stretch you and give you a feeling of being rested when you wake up. We're not asking you, just like with the nutrition and the exercise, we're not asking you to go from 7 hours to 10 hours of sleep. If you're sleeping 7 hours and you're sleeping that relatively consistently, how about 7 hours and 15 minutes? Or how about 7 hours and 30 minutes? Okay, so small changes. Just think just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Okay? All right, so that's the sleeps challenge. How are we doing? Are we doing okay? If we are, give me a little thumbs up. I'm checking for comments just to see if anybody has any questions. Okay, give me a little thumbs up. Give me a little heart. Let me know that we're all doing okay. All righty. Cool. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the next one. Hydration. Water, 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 water. Oh, it's hard to drink a lot of water, isn't it? But this is another one. All right, I'm getting smiles. That's good. Okay, we're getting it. Remember, if you have any questions, go ahead, post your question down here. I will get them answered. Water, water, water. This is tough to do, but this is another habit that it changed for me. So here's what it wants you to drink. The number of ounces in water equal to your body weight in pounds divided by 3. So for me, it was 53.333 ounces of water. Frankly, I already drank that. I am a SodaStream junkie. I have one of these. I drink water out of it all the time. This is 20 ounces. I probably drink a minimum of 4 of these a day. So that was 80 ounces of water a day. So I challenged myself to drink one more. I challenged myself to drink 5 of these a day. And that was kind of tough when I was at the ski hill. And what I noticed is I wasn't getting enough water while I was skiing. Something I used to be just really freaky about was drinking a lot of water. And all of a sudden here I'm doing this big physical activity and I'm not giving my muscles and my body what it needs. What I ended up doing is 2 things. I actually added 2 more bottles of water in the morning. So when I do a coffee, I drink one of these bottles of water. So I'm getting it before I go out on the ski hill. And then during, I take one with me. So at the end of the day, I'm getting one. And then during the middle of the day, I'm taking more frequent breaks. What I'm noticing is that my body's performing better. My students are performing better. I just wasn't giving myself enough water. So now I'm one of those people that's drinking a freakish amount of water. For most of you, it's probably going to be in that 60-ish ounce range. But there are definitely ways to get it in. And if you need help doing that, I can give you some suggestions, but this is the one part of the challenge where you just got to calculate it, and this is what we're going to go for because this is what's good for our body. Besides, it makes your skin look really good. Okay, all right. So that's water, water. Yes, SodaStream is carbonated, Mary. And one of the things that they've done, but I don't put any flavor in this. One of the things that studies has shown is that carbonated water and regular water are basically the same for your body. Your body doesn't treat them any differently. Now, if you're buying store-bought carbonated water, that could be slightly different because it may have salt in it and it may have some additives, some flavorings, some things like that. So if you're doing the salt, if you're doing carbonated water from the store, you want to make sure to read the label and make sure it's just water and bubbles. And I think one of those just water and bubbles things, I think Crystal Springs. Crystal Geyser, I think is what it's called. That's real popular out in the West. So definitely great question, but make sure you check that. And if not, get a SodaStream. They're relatively inexpensive. They have cartridges that are easily replaceable. And Mary, I know you live locally. Ace Hardware here carries the cartridges, so you don't have to go a long way away to get them. As do Bed Bath & Beyond's. If you're living near a city, some of those retail chains have it. If not, you can always do those on Amazon as well. Okay, so great question on the water. Okay, next point. We're going into the Wellbeing Challenge. This one is fun. Now, first of all, the Wellbeing changes weekly. And part of the Whole Life Challenge is not only helping us mentally or helping us physically and with our fitness and our nutrition, but it's also helping us mentally. Because I don't know about you, I'm not always in balance. I know that's really hard to believe, right? If you know me, you know that's true. I'm not always in balance. I think most of us are not. And the Wellbeing Challenge helps us on a weekly basis to develop some habits that will keep us a little bit more mentally fit. These habits change weekly. I will post what the new habit is each and every week, so it'll change on Saturday. Our first habit coming up this Saturday is really going to be about daily goal setting. In fact, it's a question that I ask my students all the time. What would make today successful? And, you know, I guess I ask my students all the time. I have never really asked myself that. I've set goals, I write down things, but I don't know that I always ask myself what would make today successful. So that's going to be the very first challenge. So you have a little insider information there. Okay? All right. And you know what? You do that, you ask yourself that question, hey, easy peasy, you're getting some points. How's that? You're drinking water, you're sleeping. Do you ever think you get points for just sleeping? For drinking water, for well-being? Okay, you get those points. All righty. Okay, and then lastly, the reflection. So when you go to score your points, when you put them in, you're going to get a pop-up menu that's going to ask you for a reflection of the day. Now you can score your points anytime after 7 p.m. So as an example, it's 7 p.m. now. If we were on a challenge day, I could, if I'm done eating for the day, and I had doing my sleep from the night before, I can go in and I can record those points anytime after 7 p.m. And it's open to record those points for 24 hours. So you get a long time to record those points. When you go in and you do that, one of the things that you're going to automatically get points for is the reflection. So what I'd like you to do is to really just share honestly, what was the day like? Did you have challenges? Did you have success? What was it like? And we don't need to just hear about the success. I mean, I love the success. I want to hear about that. But I want to hear about the challenges too, because that's what a group is here for. We are here to help you to overcome some of those challenges. That comes, whatever you put in that reflection comes into the team newsfeed. And as a good team member, I'm going to ask you, when you see something in that newsfeed, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment. If you can relate to it, take a little bit of time to be encouraging, share your experience, strength, and hope. What was your day like? Because together, I know we can make a lot of changes. So those are the 7 habits. Okay? All right. If you got any questions, post down below. Otherwise, if you can give me another little thumbs up, little heart to let me know that you're still with me and we're still doing good. Let's see, what are we doing on time? Still got 10 minutes. All right. Sorry, don't have my glasses on because they reflect off the lights, and I like it better this way. So that's why I had to look so close. Okay. All right. Any questions? I know there's a little bit of lag between the feed and coming up on Facebook, so I'm just waiting for just a moment to see if we have any questions. Oh, hearts and smiles, lots of loves coming away. All right. So I'm going to say that we have no questions at this point in time. So the next thing I want to move into are the Whole Life Resources Challenge. I said challenge resources. Whole Life Challenge resources. Oh my gosh, there are so many, it can almost be overwhelming. Here's what I would tell you to do. When you go in and you follow the links to sign up. And I think some of you have, some of you maybe haven't already. I sent you a personal link. You follow that link first, and then you will get access to the Whole Life Challenge. When you get inside the Whole Life Challenge, what you want to be looking for is the whole WLC library. In that library, oh my gosh, there are so many things. There's a cookbook. There's exercise, mobility, videos. There's a blog, how to work out at home, how to stretch at your desk. They have been doing this challenge, I think, for 5 years and creating all of this content over a 5-year period. So there is just a plethora of information out there that is designed to help you. Caution, word of the wise, there's a lot there and it can get really overwhelming. So when you look at something, be specific about what it is that you need and what it is that you're looking for. I will also tell you it has a pretty robust search bar, so you can find a lot of information just by going up in the search bar. I think you'll be pretty impressed with what the Whole Life Challenge has to offer. But on top of that, because I have to tell you, the first time I took this challenge, I really wish that my team captain, and it was just a fun team, it was a friends team that I was able to join, I really wish that my team captain had given me a little bit of additional help, because it would have helped me to achieve my goal faster. And that's what I'm going to do for you. So you can always reach out. These are our team resources, and that's exclusive to this team. It's just for you guys. So you're going to be the only ones who have access to all of that stuff. So first of all, in the newsfeed, if you have questions, put it inside of your reflection. Reach out to me inside of the newsfeed. I will be monitoring that newsfeed constantly. I'll be putting new posts, new information. If I stumble across something new that I'd like to share with the group, I am going to put it inside of that newsfeed. There's always a pinned post that'll come up at the top of the newsfeed, and that one's going to be from me. So that's where you'll see a lot of that information. Another place where you're going to get more motivation is right here on this Facebook page. That's why you want to go ahead and you want to like this page, and then you want to turn the notifications on and make sure that you're following the notifications. If you have any questions on how to do that, when you signed up for this, it was in the email that you received, the original email. Please go back to that, take a look at it, but I'm happy to answer any questions. That way, when you open up Facebook, this is going to pop right up in your newsfeed, because otherwise, it doesn't always do that. And in here, you're going to get daily motivations from me. I already told you I'm going to post some fitness blender videos, some of my favorite 10-minute workouts, just a variety of things that are going to help you to make change. Because if there's one thing I know this personally, right? Making change isn't always easy. It's way easier to do it with friends. Another thing we're going to have is a weekly Q&A. So every night at 7 p.m., we are going to be right here. I'll send you out that link on a weekly basis. Just log in, bring your questions, bring your triumphs, bring your failures, bring anything, but come here and we'll get all of those questions answered. I, too, have been putting out content for a long period of time, and it's over on my website. It's agewellwithcj.com. I have a blog over there. I've got videos, fitness resources. Oh man, I got tons of stuff over there. I got recipes. Most of you know, I eat vegan. I got a lot of vegan recipes, and most of them are compliant with the Whole Life Challenge. A couple might have a few ingredients that maybe are not on the performance list, but for the most part, they're pretty compliant to the Whole Life Challenge. I also have a series of YouTube videos that I will be sending you a link to. I'm going to put some of those on the Facebook page. Those YouTube videos, I did a series of 1-minute quick tips on weight loss and exercise and some of the things that have helped me to be successful at losing and maintaining 100-pound weight loss for the last 14 years. So I will put that up there for you periodically as well. And then lastly, you can always reach out to me via email, text, or give me a call, whichever one works for you. I am here to support you and to make real change and to make this successful. Okay? So those are the Whole Life Resource Challenges. That's everything that's there for you. So it's time. Question and answer. What is the Facebook page called? Great question. It's the one that we're on tonight. It's Age Well with CJ. So the same as the website, Mary. Age Well with CJ. And I am going to put that in here. Facebook page. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time, but it's in here. Age Well with CJ Facebook page. Okay, like I said, I know there's a little delay, so I'm waiting just to see if we have any more questions. And by the way, this is not the last time to get your questions answered. You can, if you are watching this delayed, and this will be posted. I'm going to take this video, I will post it on my website. It'll be up sometime tomorrow. I will be sending that information to everybody who's registered for the challenge via email. It will be up on the Facebook page. You can always respond to me via email or send me text questions, like I said, or give me a call. So do we have any questions? If we don't have any questions, give me a little thumbs up, and we're going to get into your assignments. Assignments, a little homework. Okay, I'm going to put on, while we're here, a little bit more Kool in the Gang. Can I play a little bit more? Because we're celebrating. No, I can't. I got to tell you, my tech is just not now. I just want to play the song. I don't know why Apple Music, I have downloaded something. I do not know why Apple Music wants me to always buy their stuff. You getting excited? I am getting excited for the challenge to start. And here comes your homework. Woohoo! Okay. All right, now I got to shut the damn thing off. Oh, be careful what you wish for, CJ. Just be careful what you wish for. Let me take a look back here, see if you have added any questions for me. Okay, doesn't look like it. Let's see. Sometimes the stream. Okay, I hear I'm in. All right, okay. We're loving it, we're loving it, we're loving it. Okay, so before I get to that, because I do have a raffle prize for all of you who showed up tonight. So as I'm going to talk about your homework assignments, what I would like you to do is pick a number between 1 and 50 and put it in the comment section. 1 to 50, put it in the comment section. So get that in there while I am moving on to the next slide, which is going to be your homework assignments. Okay, so here's the deal. If you haven't already signed up, follow the link that I sent you before. Get yourself signed up so that we can get you into the Whole Life Challenge site as well, because the challenge is starting this Saturday. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, pick a nutrition plan. All right, download that PDF. The link is in the show notes for this particular video. Download the PDF, either the regular or the vegetarian. Look at the Kickstart, the lifestyle, and the performance. Pick one that challenges you and pick a nutrition plan. Once you have picked a nutrition plan, I want you to look at your surroundings, look at your kitchen, look at your cupboards. What needs to go, what is not on that nutrition plan, and needs to have a new home before Saturday. Okay? That's what I want you to pick out, a new home. And it doesn't mean that you have to eat it all before Saturday, okay? There are things that you can do with that, okay? So pick the nutrition plan. All right. Next one is sleep goal. I want you to get your average. Think about your average sleep. What are you sleeping during the weekdays? That's probably somewhat similar. What are you sleeping on the weekend? Get an average, and then pick a sleep goal that slightly challenges you. Water goal, again, that information, that formula is going to be in the Whole Life Challenge, but it is your weight in pounds divided by 3. That's going to be your water goal. And then lastly, what I chose as a team measurement, and this is going to help us to see where we are, is 2 things. First of all, it's a 2-minute squat test. So what it is set your timer on your telephone, right? Got your telephone right here. Set your timer on your telephone for 2 minutes. How many squats can you do in 2 minutes? Now, before you do that, warm up just a little bit, okay? But get your squat goal in there. The other thing I chose, I really wanted to do a body fat percentage measurement, but not all of our people are local and they don't necessarily have access to calipers, because I will tell you, one of the things about the challenge for me is my body fat really changed, but the only way to do that is get a caliper. So I kind of had to choose the next best thing, and it's not the scale, because the scale just does not tell us the whole story. It is your waist and hip measurement. You will find those details as you're going through and you're setting up your profile inside of the weight loss challenge. You will find those details on how to take the waist and hip measurement. Okay, so those are your assignments, and I am going to send those out. When I send out the link to this replay, I'm going to send out those assignments as well. Make sure you get into that whole life challenge area, and you start familiarizing yourself with the website. Some of you, I think I've already sent this out. There is an app. You can download the app on your phone so you can have it on the go. But that is bringing us to the end, all except the raffle prize. Okay, the raffle prize is this. It's a bottle of tea green. I know you probably can't see it because it has a pretty shiny wrapper on it as well. I'm trying to turn it so the camera can see it. It's a bottle of tea green. And what this is this is antioxidant defense system support. So you've heard of green tea and how good green tea is for us because of the catechins that are on the inside of the green tea. This has all those benefits of the green tea without, that's right, without the effects of the caffeine. And when we are making change to our bodies, when we're stressing it a little bit, and this is a little bit of stress, when we're stressing a little bit, our natural defenses go down, and this will be very beneficial to the winner. And by the way, before I announce who the winner is, every week on our Q&A, I'm going to put a challenge out there during the course of the week, and it's not going to be based on success, because if you know me, you know me, this is all about progress, not perfection. This is not, the weekly challenge is not going to be based on success. It's going to be based on trying, because I just love it when we try, because that's how we get results. So every single week, I am going to put that into our team newsfeed, and during the Q&A, I am going to give away a little tiny prize. Just a little something, because I think games are just more fun when you have some prizes. So anyway, so tonight, I think we got everybody in here who is live. I asked you to pick a number between 1 and 50, and just so you know, I haven't been scribbling anything down. Here we go. Here is what it says. Let's see if I can get it in there. Live viewers only. The number is 33. Hopefully you can see that. Oh my gosh, Mary, you were one off. You were at 32, so you are definitely the closest. You got a bottle of tea green coming your way. I'll get in contact with you, and I will get you that tea green. I am so looking forward to doing this challenge with all of you. As I said, if you have any questions, I want you to reach out to me. I think I've told you already how to get me. Email, call me, text me, hit me up here on the Facebook page, whatever it may be. I am here to help you to make this a success, and that's your first challenge. I want you to think about what's going to make this challenge successful for you. Because here's the deal. Together, we can train smart, live bold, and age well. Have a great evening, everybody.